Hey everyone, and welcome. So, if you've ever found yourself typing how to grow a beard faster into Google at 2 in the morning, you already know the internet is just filled with some wild claims. Today, we're going to cut right through all that noise. Let's get into the real science of what's going on with your beard. All right, this is really the big question, isn't it? It's the one we all want the answer to. We see all these ads for so-called miracle growth serums. You hear tips from your buddies. So can you actually, force your hair follicles to just speed up? Well, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Okay, so before we can even get into what actually works, we've got to clear the air. We have to talk about what absolutely does not work. Let's bust some of the biggest myths out there that are probably holding you back.
Ah, yes, the classic. This is the one we all heard growing up, right? But look, the science is super clear on this. Shaving just chops the hair off at the surface. So when it grows back, that flat, blunt edge feels rough and coarse, especially compared to the soft, tapered end of a hair that's been growing for a while. It just feels thicker, but it's not. It's just an illusion.
You know, a lot of guys get really discouraged in their early 20s because they don't have this massive full beard yet. But here's the deal. Growing a beard is a marathon. It is not a sprint. For a lot of men, the best beard growth doesn't even happen until their late 20s or even into their 30s. So patience really is the name of the game here.
And speaking of patience, let's talk about patchiness. It's so common, especially when you're just starting out. A lot of those spots that look empty, they often have follicles that are just, well, they're late bloomers. If you just give your beard some time to grow, say 8 to 12 weeks without touching it, you'll often find those patches were just areas that needed a little more time to catch up.
Okay, so we've debunked the myths. So what's the real story? What's the engine that actually powers beard growth? Well, it really just boils down to 3 fundamental pillars.
So here they are. Your beard growing potential really comes down to these 3 things. Think of it this way. Genetics, that's the blueprint for the house. Hormones, like testosterone, that's the construction crew that gets the signal to start building. And your overall health, your diet, sleep, stress levels, that determines how good the building materials are.
And this right here is the million-dollar question. If your genes basically set the limit, are you just stuck? No way, not at all. Because while you can't magically sprout new hair follicles, what you can do is control the environment that your existing follicles live in. And that, my friends, is where smart grooming comes into play. Now, this is a huge mindset shift for a lot of people. Beard oil is not some magic potion that grows hair. Its real job, its most important job, is to support the natural growth you've already got. It's all about nourishing the skin underneath and strengthening the hair, creating the absolute best conditions for your follicles to live up to their full potential. And a perfect example of this idea in action is something like the Swash Up Reviving Beard Oil from American Shaving Co. I mean, look at it. Its whole formula isn't built on some crazy promise. It's built on the science of support. It's designed to give your skin and hair exactly what they need to just thrive. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's look under the hood and see how a really well-made product actually delivers on that promise. What is it doing for your beard on a day-to-day basis? See, the benefits are super direct. When you moisturize the skin, you get less itch, less beard dandruff. When you strengthen the hair itself, you prevent it from breaking, which helps the beard look fuller and grow longer. And of course, a softer beard just looks and feels better. It's all connected. And the secret is right there in the ingredients list. This isn't pixie dust. It's just a really smart blend of natural oils that are designed to work together to nourish everything from the root all the way to the tip. And there's one ingredient in particular I want to highlight. Jojoba oil. This stuff is an absolute superstar in the world of beard care. And here's why. Its chemical makeup is incredibly similar to sebum, which is the natural oil your own skin produces. And what that means is your skin and hair just drink it right up. It moisturizes deeply without ever feeling greasy. It's the cornerstone of that healthy environment we keep talking about. So knowing what the oil does is half the battle. The other half is actually knowing how to use it right so you can get all those awesome benefits. So let's just quickly walk through the super simple daily ritual that makes all the difference. Seriously, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You start with a clean beard so there's nothing blocking the oil from getting in there. You really only need a few drops. A little goes a long way. And here's the most important part. You have to massage it in. Get it down to the skin, to the roots. That's where the magic really happens. That's where you're supporting that growth. And honestly, if you take away one thing from all of this, let it be this. Just forget the myths about instant growth. Instead, focus on health. Focus on creating the best possible stage for what you've already got. The goal is to support, not to force. That really is the secret to a better beard. So,
I'll just leave you with this question to think about. It's not about whether you can grow a beard overnight. It's about whether you're giving the beard you have the best possible chance to be healthy, to be full, to be amazing. Are you working with your biology, or are you still fighting against it?